I'm Levi Baggett, and let's do this.
I'm a thoroughbred redneck down home rapper, and a lot of y'all folks still call me a cracker. I'm a storm cloud coming in, I'm bringing down the heavy rain. Redneck boy, and I'ma put it on my everything.
What's up, guys? Today I'm here with my granddad and my Mimi, and today we're making a dirt hole set to catch coyotes, bobcats, coons, and possums. So we're gonna go ahead and start that, and I hope y'all enjoy this.
A little time. You got your gloves on.
Yes, sir. So we need the thing to put a knee on. So the bed trap's gonna go right here, and we need to save all the dirt to put in the sifter to sift over the trap. And right here is where we're gonna put the hole to put the bait in. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with that.
See that right there? The old poop, you want to save that. You're going to use it.
Yes, sir. I think I just felt a root right here.
Deal with it.
Yes, sir. Alright, guys, so my granddad was working one day, and he bought these things online to where you stake them in the ground, and when you pull them up they lock in the ground. So we're going to use one of those on this set right here, and it's a special stake right here that he made. He grinded it down to where it'll fit in the little hole to bury it in the ground to, so the critters won't go nowhere. So we're going to go ahead and get that done. Alright, guys, so here's that little apparatus I was talking about, and the special stake. What we got to do is we got to put the stake in the hole, push it down, get the hammer,
You can do it.
oh,
And hit the trap.
ooh. Is that deep enough?
Now you need to go down to the connector there.
Yes, sir. I missed.
Hit with your purse. Alright, that's far now.
Okay.
Alright, pull your driver out.
Alright. Now what we gotta do is pull the driver out, set it right there, then you take the chain, then you pull it up. And what that does is the thing goes straight down like this. And when you pull it, it's gonna go like that, and it's gonna lock in the ground like that, and that ain't gonna go nowhere. So that's what we do.
Hit the trap.
Okay. Keep going. Alright, so next thing we gotta do is we gotta bed the trap down. So you gotta always make sure you get enough dirt on the sides so it don't wiggle, because if it starts wiggling and the critter steps on one of these, it's gonna freak him out and it ain't gonna catch him. So
You're going to RUNNOFT.
So we gotta make sure we pack enough dirt down in the sides, and make sure to never get any dirt under the pan right here. Because if you get dirt under the pan, what it's gonna do is when they step on it, it's not gonna go off, and that could, like I said, it loses the chance of us getting the critter. So always got to make sure you.
And also, if it rains, it'll wash dirt up under it. And,
Yeah.
and if you step on it, it won't trip the trap. You know, go and put your cover on it.
All right. So.
Turned over. So it'd be pointing down. There you go.
Okay.
Well, don't mash it. It'll be easy now.
G-Dad, you explain what this thing's for.
That's what we're talking about. That in case it rains, it don't wash that dirt up under the pan.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're sifting your dirt on there, it don't sift up under the pan. Because if you get dirt up under the pan, it won't trip the trap. And your critter won't get catched.
Yeah.
Now.
So the next thing we got to do here.
Pack a little bit more dirt around your jaws.
Yes, sir.
And make sure it don't wiggle. If you rock on one side of it and it rocks.
Like that.
Yeah. Don't trip it and catch yourself now. You ain't gonna like it.
When you mashed here, it moved. On the left side.
Let's put a little bit more dirt around it.
Alright, so the next thing we got to do here is, like he just did, he put that stick there so the critters don't step on the dog.
The thing that holds
the thing that holds the trap. So
pan.
no, the thing that holds the trap, and when it steps on it, lets it loose, and that's what
the trap pan.
the trap pan. Yeah. So right here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and sift
Easy now, not too much. That's enough.
And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a stick, we're gonna even it out.
That's enough. Alright. Another thing, hold on before you do all that.
Alright.
Let me see the stick.
Yes, sir.
You always want the trap pan to be the lowest spot around, because they like to step on the lowest spot available. So you can make it up a little bit higher everywhere else. And it's going to be real appealing for them to step in the low spot, which is going to be right there. That's going to be the catch area. You make that just a little bit less obvious, but this little low spot's where they're going to want to step, because it's more comfortable. All right, come make your hole.
Yes, sir.
You want to offset the hole from the trap pan.
Yes, sir.
So about right there.
Alright.
Go a little bit to the right.
Alright. Right here?
Yeah.
Okay. So what we're doing now is we're digging a hole to put the bait in.
Listen, the hole ain't got to be this big around. We want this big around.
Yes, sir.
Throw it away.
So what we're doing now is we're digging a hole, a small hole, to put the bait in, so they could dig it out with their paw and try to get their hand in the trap, of course. So that's how trapping works, but digging straight down.
You want to dig the hole at a 45-degree angle like that, and keep your hole intact. Don't break it apart where it's really big. Now we want it to be no bigger than what the trowel is, but round.
Yes, sir.
Semi-round anyway.
Is that good?
Deeper. Alright. See, this is where we want him to step, but the hole is kind of angled that way.
Guys, so right now we're gonna go ahead and set this dirt hole like we did down there. Exact same thing. I'm not sure if we're using the same bait or not, but we're gonna go ahead and get started with this one. You gotta be careful where you put your trap sometimes, because like where we're setting this one, we're kind of close to a deer trail, and kind of want to be careful with that because deer could step in the trap, but you ain't gonna catch no deer because their legs are all bony and ain't got no flesh on it. So, all right, so got the trap bed right here. My granddad's gonna go ahead and put that in there.
You're gonna do it. You're gonna bed the trap.
Okay.
Drive staking.
All right, so let's go ahead and get the trap in the right spot, and always make sure
Put your
to
stake up under the trap. Move your trap over.
where.
Move your trap over out of the way and put the stake in where you under the trap or close to it. Yeah, try right there.
All right, guys. So you always want to pay attention where your chain is when you put your trap on the ground, because never want your chain to get under there, or to be seen, because if any kind of critter steps on that chain, they're gonna be freaked out and ain't gonna catch nothing. So always got to be careful of that as well. And when you're working with hard ground like this, you always gotta wiggle it around a little bit, pull it out, push it back in, so you could what is it?
When you get ready to pull the
So
trap
yeah,
out.
when you get ready to pull it back out, it won't be so hard for you. Wiggle it around. Out. A little bit. So, you go ahead and bed that trap. I'm gonna use some of the dirt out of the sifter. Want to make sure there's no grass in it, right?
No rocks,
No rocks and no grass. So,
sticks. Trust the pan cover.
oh yeah. You also don't want hard pieces of dirt, right? So,
Moist dirt packs better than
Yeah.
really dry dirt. So.
yeah, it should be good.
That's it.
So now, like we did earlier, we're gonna go ahead and sift over it. We need a little more, bit more dirt.
Take a trowel and go over yonder and dig some.
Alrighty. That good?
Yeah.
Alrighty. So now we're gonna even out the pan, and we should be good. And then we gotta dig that hole, put the bait in, and then we should be good to go.
Go get a steak.
I think so.
Yeah.
Alright, so what this is right here is this little rat hole, because them critters like to eat rats, I guess, and
Yeah.
they'll see that rat hole and they'll be like, oh, there's little guys in there, we're gonna get us something to eat, and then we'll step in it and then they'll get caught. It's just how it works. You're gonna put the bait in the
Put them in two of them holes. Third hole's just for hooks. Alright.
Alright, y'all, so my granddad right here, he's getting ready to bait up the trap. Our camera lady had to go sit in the truck because it's getting a little too windy out here, but that's okay, I sure don't mind. And what we're using right here is some Hellfire. It's
Long distance.
it's long distance skunk smelling spray. So we're gonna go ahead and put it on that piece of stick and in the hole. And the critters love that smell, but that just don't smell too good to us.
Coyotes really like the skunky smell.
Yeah. Well, what we got next?
This is some coyote gland lure called Yodel Dog.
It's called Yodel Dog.
Yeah, use it for breeding season like it is now for coyotes. Don't take a whole lot, just a good little, about as much as a little fingernail.
Stuff can go a long way too.
Yep. Put it down in the hole. You want to put 2 or 3 different smells and 2 or 3 different eye peeler things right here to make him step around as much as possible. The more he steps around, the better chance you got to get him to step where you want him to step. Got 3 different kinds of urine here: fox, coyote, and cat. And a lot of people just use coyote urine, but I found that they're attracted to fox and bobcat urine.
Yeah, he only put cat on there because he didn't have enough room to put Bob, so don't think it's like a house cat or nothing.
Yeah, bobcat urine. Alright, that set's finished.
And that set's finished. That's what one of the sets look like. We got the trap in there, got a few different lures in there for the coyotes, bobcats, and any other critters that we want. And we'll see y'all at the next set. Alright y'all, so we're here today. We already set a few more yoke traps and a few coon traps, kind of like the yoke traps, but just a little smaller. So this is also a coon trap and a
Dog-proof.
it's a dog-proof trap, but you could also catch possums with it as well. So how this thing works is there's a little lever in there, and when you set this thing, you have to, I can't do it with my hands, I have to do it with my feet, but you close that thing right there, and then you bring this little dog down and hook it in that right there, and then it's gonna sit even. And when the coon comes in and reaches and grabs it with his hand, he's gonna pull the lever up, and that's what's gonna allow him to get caught in this thing. So we're gonna go ahead and set this thing right here. Come on. There we go. Okay. That's what it looks like set, and that's set on the inside. So what you got to do here is wrap it around the tree and stick it through, pull it in, and just stick it in the ground. And that sucker ain't gonna go nowhere. And I got the bait that we're gonna use over here. We got your regular store-bought cat food. Get this at the Dollar General or Walmart, or that's basically all the coons like. And sometimes we use some sardines; those work well too. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put a little bit in the hole, not over the lever. We're just gonna put a little bit in there, and then gonna put a little bit around, so he can be eating that what's around and try to work for that in there. So that's how you set a dog-proof trap. Alright y'all, we made it back to the house a little while ago actually. Been home a couple hours and just been chilling, and tomorrow morning we're gonna wake up pretty early and we're gonna go check them traps. Hopefully we got us a yote, bobcat, coons, possums, anything that could help us keep turkey eggs and keep baby deer safe. So I'll see y'all later until we check the traps. Alright guys, right here at one trap we got us a possum. It's not really the target animal that we're going for. We're going for coyotes and bobcats mostly, but this will still save us some turkey eggs, so we're going to go ahead and get the job done. Alright y'all, we're going to go ahead and head to the next set after that possum. Alright Guys, once again, we got another possum. It's a little bigger than the last one, but like I said before, we're going to go ahead and get the job done. Alright guys, we caught 2 possums already this morning, and I think these are the last traps or what, nothing. And that last one we checked, but as I'm walking up to this one, I don't see nothing. So that bites and don't look disturbed or nothing. There it is right there. Don't look disturbed or nothing, but well, and good, we got 2 possums this morning, but I'll get back with y'all if we have any more traps to check. And that was the only thing that we caught this whole video.